Hello everyone, it's me, Webweaver, and welcome to World of Your Boy. And today we're gonna save Shiikawa from itself. And by that, I don't mean the town itself, I mean the Eldritch Gods themselves. So, we did a Miku run last time. Let's do a Mizuki run, because, I mean, it's been at least like 4 or 5 days since we did a Mizuki run, right? Right. We'll do medical history, keep it interesting. And, we'll use Mizuki's perks. Let's get some practice in with Mizuki, why don't we? So, this is the part of the story arc where, you see, because it is now June, a couple days ago, a few days back, probably at this point, YouTube, by the way, Faith, Part 1, Chapter 1, is the first half of Faith Chapter 1. It's coming out later today, so keep a lookout for that. But, I go unwillingly. We'll do... No, I don't want to do Yagathag. Let's do Goizo. Haven't done Goizo in a hot minute. But, yeah. So, because it's June, YouTube has now implemented a new policy where they are going to... they might. I don't know if they have. If you'd like to let me know in the comments down below, that would actually be pretty, that would be pretty helpful. But, you see, YouTube now holds the right to monetize any content, even if the channel does not meet monetization requirements. And if YouTube monetizes the channel or the video, that means that the channel or the video itself is not generating revenue for the person who made it. So, first of all, you know, I don't meet the monetization standards. I'm halfway there, technically. I have over 4,000 hours of watch time, which is one of the requirements. The second requirement is 1,000 subscribers, before you're even considered for monetization. But I just wanted to let you know that if you're starting to see ads in these videos, they are not placed by me, they do not benefit me in any way, and I mean, even if I did put ads on the video, you're more than welcome to just slap on an ad block if you want to. Absolutely no hard feelings whatsoever. But these ads are not by me. So if these videos, any of the videos that I upload, if they have ads on them, that is purely profit being made by YouTube and the company. Well, I guess it's just pure profit that YouTube's making. The company only gets profit if you click on the ads and buy something. But yeah, so there's your call to action. They're not my ads. If you see them, I don't see any ads on my own videos, so I don't know if I've been affected. But you know, I'm just letting you know that they're not my ads. If you see an ad on any of my videos, now you might be thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute, if YouTube is monetizing people's videos without approving them for monetization, then what's the point of the monetization approval process? Yeah, there's not really a good answer for that. If they're willing to put ads on your videos, then that probably means that they're willing to, you know, put ads on your videos, which normally would mean you get paid, but... You know, I've heard from people who do make money off of YouTube, it's like... It's not that much, so I'm not gonna sweat it regardless, but, it's an important thing to get out there. So, we got 2 roads closed mysteries, and then one that's kinda, because you gotta go to the village a couple times. So we'll definitely do botany. If we're healthy enough, we'll go into Vigil, but I'm not going to sweat it too hard. So, I mean, listen, you know, we got light... Did we get light source? I'm actually kind of doubting myself, but I'm just going to go off of, like... Listen, it's fine. It's still fine, and I'll tell you why in a second. We're playing Mizuki. We have fame, allegedly. So, Kazumi is not very good. but she's not bad either, so we might as well just pick up the 2 allies here. Make sure they're good. +1 knowledge is very nice. -1 perception is kind of bad, but I don't know if I want to take the risk and, like, getting rid of this guy and then trying to recruit this one who's saying, I'm not going to join you. -1 dexterity. That's actually worse because we do have the dexterity check, but we'll keep him for now just for our attack speed in the future. So, you know, all we gotta do is level up, and then we're in a pretty good situation, even with the aforementioned ailment that is hindering us. Oh my god. Let Kazumi talk to the receptionist. We got a blue option. It turns out Kazumi and the receptionist are old friends. Under a pretense of catching up, they both go to the break room. Oh my god, that's 20 EXP. Is Kazumi actually good for, like, this one very specific instance? Yes, actually. We have just gained 35 EXP in 2 events. That's very nice. We will chat with them because, you know, we don't... I think you lose reason because we don't have any funds to invite them for coffee. It's like you get embarrassed or something. This is a knowledge check, and this is just straight up damage. Or that's doom, which is, you know, it kind of depends. Like, if we get branded, then we're kind of in a... Oh, wow, we got 10 EXP there. We haven't fought anything yet, but it's a like we fought something because we got Kazumi, which is really good. You know what? I'll do it. I'll cast that. Like, technically, we're basically just back where we started, right? But, probably should have done the other one. I don't remember what the far left one is when you fail it. I know it's a luck check, though, so I'm less inclined. So this is the first enemy we fought. This is great. We're gonna level up. I'm pretty happy with that. And you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. But yeah, so it's kind of important that, like, I didn't want to make a big deal about it, but I realized that if, you know, people, like, see an ad on the video and they're like, oh, hey, Web got monetized, that's cool, I'm gonna watch the ad to support him, you know? It's like, if... Hopefully there are no ads on the video, because that's the intention, is that this is an ad-free channel. If I ever wanted to do, like... And I'm not gonna do anything like this anytime soon, alright? But if I ever wanted to monetize my hobby, it would be through something like a Patreon. It would not be ads on the videos at all. Yeah, no. Like, I personally hate ads. And so I'm doing this as a hobby. I've stated this a few times before. And so I'm just doing it for fun. You know, oh, that's kind of a bummer. But you know what? Let's take folklore studies. And then let's take knowledge. This is kind of stupid, but I like it. But yeah, you know, I do it as a hobby. And so it's just something that I do for fun. I try not to worry about, like, you know what? Give me the dog shop back. It might go away, but give me the dog shop back. You know, I try not to worry about things like analytics or the potential to make money. I think it'd be nice, you know, having a little extra money, but it's not, like, anything that I'm particularly worried about. And so, yeah, like, this channel is supposed to be ad-free, but with the new YouTube terms of service update, it's like, as long as I'm making videos, you know, I have no right to complain, because that's just like, yeah, that's what they do now. They put ads now? They put ads now! That was a meme from a movie that I've never watched, because I'm not really into that series. Apparently, it is rife with lore inaccuracies, but to be honest, I don't really know nor care, because I enjoyed it when I was a kid, but... Did we get blood plant? Yo, let's go, we got the blood plant. I never really got into it. Like, I watched, you know, I'm talking about Star Wars, the, you know, they fly now sort of thing, but, you know, I really liked the, when I was a kid, I liked the It's confusing, because it's like the prequel trilogy and then the original trilogy, which is like 4, 5, and 6, right? I really liked the original trilogy when I was a kid, and I still liked it, but less so. I liked the prequels as well. I don't want to flip a coin twice, honestly, but that's not really good enough. But she does go down to, she goes down to 7, but we can't really, like, yeah, we can't really do that. So you just want to flip a coin? You just want to flip a coin? I'll take it. Flip 2 coins, 1 is a success. We didn't have to risk it there, by the way. Like, what we did was stupid, because if we missed both of them, we would have gone down to 3 reason. But it's like, hey, I'm... Like, you don't do that. You just prep the... What you do in that situation, if you don't want to risk it for the biscuit, is you prep strong attack and then do the recovery move that gives you, like, -2 stamina plus 1 reason. I think that's prayer. No, that's not prayer. Prayer is stamina. It's meditation, I'm pretty sure, but don't quote me on that. I get the two. I'm notorious at getting the two confused all the time. But anyways, we have the funny meme of we're 1 damage off of killing them. So I mean, it's like you want 2 90% chances. I'll give you 2 90% chances, you punk. Do I want to throw the meat cleaver? Not really, but I'll do it anyways. That's pain, suffering, malice even. We will heal, so... do we want to... I'm not going to level up yet, actually. Like, we could get a 100% hit chance on the next one. Aw, crap, I didn't recommend... I didn't remember the second enemy. First one was Ribcage Woman, right? So then it would probably be Animated Head, if I had to guess. But yeah, it was Ribcage Woman. No, it was Shiro-san. It was Shiro-san. Because it was Ribcage Woman and then it was Shiro. Because of botany, right? And then we're in the Vigil right now. So, I wrote it with a B. Vigil. Oh, no. We can actually take a bath for, like, this is the one time I'll ever say take a bath here. We'll block just because I don't want to deal with... Well, actually, you just want to do the same thing again. We can't because we don't have anything that... Well, we could throw the bandage, but I'm not going to do that. But, what do you want to do here? You want to guarantee that hits and then we kill her next turn? Allegedly, we kill her next turn. Yes, we do. But, you know, I've been playing, the night is young, and I've been playing a lot of, Final Fantasy XIV recently. I just, like, I was kind of in between, like, the patches in between the DLC, like, I think it's called the Dragon Song War for, like, Heavensward and Stormblood. They're really good, but the start of Stormblood is, like, really slow. You know what I mean? And so... I kinda, like, I got into it and I was having a good time, but a problem that I was having is just like, you know, I was having fun, and I'm having a lot more fun now that I'm like getting into it and I'm starting to do like the dungeons and stuff. Like the first dungeon in Stormblood is really good. It's like this spooky ghost area, and the aesthetic of it is great. And the boss of the dungeon is like this ghost. It's all really cool. Like it's all really cool and it looks really good. Spoiler alert, I guess, but it's like a dungeon that nobody ever does. So I mean, you do it once and you move on. But no, it was really cool. And I mean, I basically just said the words spooky and ghost, so that'll invoke a different mental image for every person. So. I'm not gonna feel bad about that at all. Do we want to take -3 reason here? Or do we just want to move on? No, let's do, Actually, let's do Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. I think that's, I think because we have medical history, we want to get this over with as soon as possible. Because in case we get injured, we need to be able to, get that cured. And we don't want to be in a situation where it's like, oh, we're doing School Scissors last. And then it's like, uh-oh. we're going into the lighthouse with well, not badly bleeding, but the one that it's like you investigate and you lose like 1 stamina. I would rather take stamina here, or we just pass like a freaking god. But you know, I've been getting into Stormblood, and there's this there's this beast tribe, right? Like there's a bunch of beast tribes that are basically like these daily quests you can do to get like special cosmetics that are like based on the beast tribe themselves. And so the beast tribe that for Stormblood, or at least the beast tribe that I found like immediately, is they are okay. So we want to fail this, so run. Hey, let's go. So again, like we're on timeline B, so we just gotta remember the clap and the bow. But they're basically, they have like this they have a like I'm trying to think of how to say it without spoilers, but I'm basically just gonna like spoil it. They have a their beast tribe mount is a giant manta ray, and I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen, and I want it. And so I'm gonna unlock the beast tribe after this episode is done. I'm gonna do my dailies for that beast tribe as much as I can do before the reset, and then when it resets, I'm gonna do the dailies again. And I want to get to the rank to where I can buy that manta ray because it looks so cool. I even did like this chain of side quests that are like totally optional, and you do not have to do them under any circumstance. They're just for bonus EXP and for fun. Can you imagine that, playing an MMO for fun? I can, because that's what I did. And so it's basically this quest where this guy has a pet manta ray, and he's like, hey, you know, I'm busy today, could you take my pet manta ray out to like have fun? And so you just ride on the back of the manta ray doing random stuff, like going through hoops, shooting at sea monsters, cleaning up pulling a real Burning Man and cleaning up the local community, helping out. And no, it's just really cool. Like, the manta ray is awesome, and I really, really want the manta ray mount. Like, it is currently like my driving force in this video game, is getting that manta ray mount. And so, yeah, that's exactly what I want, is I just want that goddamn manta ray. Now, I'm pretty sure that you have to get to the highest rank for it. It's really weird. Like, the wiki says that you have to be a bloodsworn or something in order to buy the mount. And then well, not the wiki, sorry, the gamer escape. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna see, because I don't want to throw shade on a random wiki. Oh wait, no, I think this actually is the wiki. Yeah, this is, okay. This is actually the wiki. And it says that, you have to get to Bloodsworn. But it doesn't really, like, say what Bloodsworn is, if that makes sense. Like, it says it's rank 8, but what does rank 8 mean? Because on the other table that I was looking at, it said that there was, like, you know, friendly, respected, trusted, something else. It wasn't Bloodsworn. And it's like, those are the ranks of it. And it's like, how do I get to rank 8? Like, I imagine it's gonna take a long time, because you don't get mounts overnight. At least not from beast tribes, to my knowledge. I've never grinded a beast tribe before. Like, the closest I've got is I did a little bit of the Ixal quests. Because I thought the Ixals were neat. And I liked their little story about having to, I liked their story. Oh no, I don't like this. Listen, I like the Ixal story, but I don't like this guy right here. Although we have 30%. What is with our Doom, dude? That's crazy. But we probably could have even blocked there if we wanted to, but it's like 33% Doom Mystery 4. Do I care? No. Thank God we got the wine bottle. Like, that's actually really helpful because we're gonna take -3 reason after this mystery, so... As long as we remember to drink it, you know, it doesn't even matter. We've basically won this already, but... You know, no, it's like, I really want that manta ray mount, alright? Yo, Maria, hello. +1 cigarettes for defeated enemy. Panic ensues, by the way. Chaos reigns. We won't even have to dismiss that ally who's giving us -1 dexterity at this rate. Like, I mean, we just got there. So it's just dexterity and knowledge. So, I mean, we could heal, or we could do the fun thing and get knowledge up to as high as possible. I mean, we have the Doom to rest if we need to. Like, that's not something I'm worried about. Oh no, the money that we got from our signed contract was stolen. Oh no. An idol having her money stolen from her? Oh, who would have thought? That's crazy. That's so wild. I can't believe a contract would be predatory and someone would steal your money after making it. No. I can't believe it. Did we get contaminated water? No, we didn't. That's really good. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because this is spiraling out of control very quickly. But yeah, no, like, I'll put the black hair away, and yeah, like, the weird thing about medical history is because I've heard some people call it the hardest backstory, and I think that, because here's the thing, there are two kinds of medical history games, alright? There's the medical history game where you get one status effect for the entire run, and then there are medical history games where every single attack inflicts you with a status effect, right? We've been subject to both, and both are, one is infinitely more winnable than the other, but I mean, you just, like, you miss every shot you don't take. Like, at this point, I'm, like, giving the game opportunities to kind of claw its way back in. Is it, like, sketchy? Yeah. Oh my god, we rolled a 6 there, that's, but I'm not, like, we have a lot of wiggle room to work with. I'm not concerned about what's happening here. But yeah, I want that mount. And that's one of the reasons why, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm definitely not gonna lie to you. One of the reasons why I picked Mizuki is, like, you know, if we do Mizuki base perks, we're probably going to be able to get this pretty quickly. You know, this dub pretty quick, so I can get this video rendering, and then I can get this video rendering, and then we can go back to getting that beast tribe ready, because you have to do the main story quest, or the main scenario quest, in order to, like, get the beast tribe, or the, you have to progress to a certain point so that you can go back and unlock the beast tribe, and so that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm pretty sure I'm right there. Okay. Dust of Seeing actually would have been nice. Probably should have brought that in here. But, regardless. Do I want to risk the game for that? No. So we'll eat the lump of flesh real quick, just in case. You know, we don't have a fight anymore. Like, we don't have Takahashi. So, like, you just want to go crazy here and see how many stats we can get. That'd be kind of funny. I didn't even care about the empty bottle. Like, it does not matter at this point. Honestly, this is probably one of the most, like, it's not your average Mizuki run or maybe it is. Maybe this is your average Mizuki run. I don't know. But, yeah, no, like, we were having fun there. We have fun here. But no, like, it's weird when you play Mizuki. You know, some of the runs that you have are just, like, ridiculously good. and some of the runs that you have, like, I genuinely think that Mizuki is... Okay, from a tier list perspective, right? The top contenders would be, in my opinion, Aiko, Mizuki, and Moriko. Not in that order. It would be Animated Head. Or no, it would be Shiro-san! We already went over this! Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, although it would have been nice to get to level 7, I suppose. Oh, we could have gotten to level 7, dude! Oh, man. But yeah, you know, it's like, the 3 best characters in the game are easily Aiko, Mizuki, and Moriko, and I put them in that order not based on how good they are, but based on how, like, chronologically they are. Like, Aiko's the second character, Mizuki is the Haru... Yeah, it's Haru, Mizuki, Koichi, right? Yeah, so it's Kairi, Aiko, Haru, Mizuki, Koichi, Mimi, Miku, Moriko, and Yashiro, right? So, yeah, from a chronological perspective, it would be Aiko, Mizuki, and Moriko. I think that Moriko is probably the best. Like, here's the thing about Moriko, and why I'm a little bit conflicted, is that Aiko has really high stats. And so, the thing is, and Aiko also, which no other character has, she just defaultly has faster attacks. And so, I feel like from a consistency point of view, Moriko is, like, here's the thing though, right, like, Aiko, the setup you need on Aiko is you need to get a weapon. The setup on Moriko is you need to get deft handling. The setup on Mizuki is you need to get fame, right? So every character has their own sort of setup phase. It's just why I think, and here's the thing, all the characters sort of have something to get them to that setup phase, like, through that, right? Aiko has really high stats, Mizuki has a free ally, and Moriko has probably the best thing, which is a gun and bullets. So you're kind of in this situation where it's like, I personally believe, right, Moriko is probably the strongest character in the game because she starts with a basically heavy-duty flashlight that can shoot bullets, and she starts with bullets, right? So her stats are average to mediocre. However, she makes up for it by the fact that if you ever get into... There is no combat that you can get into in the early game that Moriko is like, nah, I can't win, right? Because she can shoot twice, absolutely. The only combat... There's only... Well, okay, there are 3 fights in particular where this is not the case. Your Bulletin, your Crimson Cape, and your, whatchamacallit, what's the other one? The Finger, the Coma, yeah, the Coma. So the bosses in those mysteries have little caveats and asterisks, like, yes, if you can get into the Akamanto fight as Moriko early, the 2 bullets will kill Akamanto, but you'll probably take a lot of damage in the process. Same thing with the Finger. Actually, the Finger's got like 40 plus health, so that's actually a little bit more concerning. And the Finger does like 3 damage to all. Or is it 3 damage to all or Reason? I can never remember, because we rarely fight the Finger, unless we're just gonna guarantee to win anyways. And the Bulletin, you know, you have to take either -5 or -5. So, from that perspective, Moriko, like, those are the only 3 enemies that I would put an asterisk to the statement, Moriko can kill anything in the early game with her bullets. And because of that, she can buy enough time until she gets to that deft handling phase, or that, like, 8 perception phase, or something for her to be, like, really strong, right? Like, and God forbid you get 8 perception and deft handling, that's very good as well. Although I think we kind of started settling on, like, 7 perception deft handling, but I don't know. Like, I'm not a math wizard, so somebody could probably tell you better, like, this is the perception and deft handling you want to be at, or this is just the perception you want to be at. But just from my perspective of, it feels right and dude, trust me, I would say that around 7 and 8 perception with deft handling is good enough to get you through the entire game. You throw on some bullets with that, and you are steamrolling through all of the content that World of Horror has to offer. And so I would probably say Moriko's the strongest, and from a perspective of Aiko and Mizuki, it's a little bit weird, because it would be... Mizuki probably requires the most setup, because you have to... By default, with your 3 guaranteed allies, you're gonna have 12% attack speed increase with Fame, which is, 3% lower than Fast Swimmer and Adrenaline and all that stuff, right? However, if you can get an additional ally, like a Kana or something, then you're sitting at, that would be 16%, and so then you're on par. And that's with the ally buffs that you're already getting. You get a Fear Festival, and you play that right, you've got 32 to 36% attack speed, if you already have, like, Kana and your 3 default allies. So, I think that from a upward scaling perspective, Mizuki has the potential to be the strongest, but that's very rare, right? Like, that's very rare that the stars align, and so with a lot of setup, Mizuki can be in the top tier, but Aiko and Moriko, like Aiko, she just needs a weapon, and then Fast Swimmer. Mizuki needs an army, which is significantly harder to get and more RNG reliant, and she needs her special perk as well. So it's a little bit weird, but like I do think that Moriko, just from having the Olympia gang, by the way, by having the Olympia, by having ammo, and by having perks that synergize incredibly well with her kit, I would say that Moriko is probably the best character in the game. And Aiko is a second, and Mizuki is a third. However, I would put an asterisk on Mizuki, because Mizuki can scale ridiculously out of control, more so than the other two can. It's just from a practical perspective, Moriko will be the practical choice, like 90% of the time. And Aiko, especially on Ithutu, Aiko is terrifying because of that bonus damage she has, along with her innate faster attacking. So from a scaling perspective, Mizuki is the best in the game. No debate whatsoever, right? Fame is ridiculously broken if you can get allies. And she also, currently has an infinite EXP bug, but, that's something that we don't really need to talk about now, do we? Level 69 Goddess Mizuki, anyone? But, yeah, so from a scaling perspective, Mizuki is the strongest. From a practicality perspective, Moriko has the best, consistency of giving you good runs that will win you the game. And Aiko is just incredibly new player friendly, because all of her perks are just really good. Like, Hot Bath is fantastic, and it counters fetid fumes. Fast Swimmer is great, and, Running Shoes is also very nice, if you don't know how to handle a certain point of combat. And it can also give you a bonus in Fear Festival, because using Fast Swimmer to run away, or the Small Candle, for those of you who are inclined, one of those, they don't stack, one of those will allow you to run away from free. I guess Invisibility would also allow you to do that, because you can either run away like a horrible coward, which is a unique action, which is 5% Doom on, 5% Doom on Timeline B, or you can run away manually, which is normally 5% Doom, but with a Small Candle or Running Shoes, then is it 3%? Yeah, it's 3% Doom. So, yeah. Anyways, I could probably talk about this for too long, so I will see you all on the next episode of World of Horror. Wish me luck on starting that Beast Tribe, because it's gonna be a grind, but I really want that goddamn Manta Ray. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace out. Stay safe out there.